Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, pretty early, about 6:30, and I'm going to take you with me to go feed and to check on Pebbles to see if she's set the captives free or not, if she's still holding on to the babies. Look at Tucker. Tucker's ready. Bunch of goats are ready. I hear birds behind me. And it is the three amigos. Oh, the sun's bright. What are you guys doing? Okay, let me set some of this stuff down. I guess I'm gonna set everything down and just pick it up again. Oh, they're barking at the cows. They like barking at the cows. Let's feed some chickens real fast so they don't follow me into the goat pen. Look at the ducks, the baby ducks. Come here. Or don't. They'll come back. They've been coming up for food. The mother's not here. This is the first time she has not come up here. I guess you want to look at them instead of me. This is the first time the mother hasn't come up here in the mornings. But I know where she is. She's laying on eggs over there, so she's all right. I'm pretty sure. We'll go check on her. But they are getting big. And I'm sure it's loud. The dogs are barking at the cows, and the goats are wanting me to feed them. And I wonder where the rest of the birds are. We'll only put some of this here. Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but that little duck attacked the chicken, which is the first time I said. I was just about to say they don't get to eat as much without their mother here running the other birds off. But I guess they're getting big enough to take care of themselves. So now I'm gonna feed the goats and get them settled down and look for Pebbles. Oh. There's Pebbles. She's still fat. Good morning, Pebbles. Let's get in here and get a closer look at her. Get back. Got some serious decisions to make. I think I'm going to go ahead and feed Tucker so that I can get a good look at Pebbles. But when I feed Tucker, hey, no, hey, no, he will bite you. Get down. Oh, gosh. That's why I don't feed Tucker first. I'm afraid he's gonna hurt him. He's getting a turkey egg this morning. That's a big turkey egg, buddy. Let's get these goats fed before something happens. Alright. Get back, people. That's why I feed the goats first. Look at this. This I can't handle. Like, they're on top of her all the time. And I guess because she's the easiest one to get on top of, because she's, so wide and it's easier. But I can't handle that. Look at this. They go back and forth, back and forth. I don't have anything in here, buddy. Look. There's a way to get in and get something to eat. See if I can get a little bit better look at Pebbles. I don't see any changes. She's still got a lot of milk, no discharge, a lot of belly. What is it? I don't have anything in here. Don't jump on me. You look at him. That's funny. There's nothing in there. They're getting big. I need to start, I need to look back at when they were born and see how old they are. And probably start advertising them. I'm not going to keep any of them. Of course, most of them are boys. But it looks like all but one is polled. So nobody's growing any horns, and they normally would have been. Let's find the one that's not. See, this guy right here has horns. He's already got some horns coming in. I don't know if the camera's going to show it for you, but looks like just one has horns and the others do not, which is good. You're gonna be a good boy. You take your eating seriously, don't you? Can't help it. I have a few more chickens over here now. A few more birds. Duckies, y'all want some more? They still sound like baby ducks. I don't know if you can hear them or not. Trying to get some closer to them. Every time I throw some, that rooster goes towards wherever I throw it. Okay, now I have 2 kitties waiting for their breakfast, so I need to feed them. After I get done feeding, I have to get ready and go to work. Today, I think I told you, today is Wednesday. I don't know. Today is Wednesday. I do have to work, and normally I don't work on Thursdays and Fridays, but I do have to work. Fix this. I do have to work this Thursday because it's the 3rd of the month. I am off on Friday, July 4th, and Thursday evening after work, after Greg gets off work in the evening, I'm going to go pick him up and bring him back here for July 4th. Alright, it's time to feed the kitties. Good morning, kitty. You ready? Are you ready? Should we put it in 2 bowls? One there. Bunch there. Oh. Hey, Axel. Where's Shade? Go find Shade. That's not your food. That's not your food, buddy. It's over there in the bowl. Hey, it's over there in the bowl. So Caleb stays in the garage at night. You know that. I haven't brought him out yet. It's too much to bring him and the feed and hold the camera at the same time. So I haven't brought him out yet. I'm going to go ahead and feed, and then I'll bring him out. I am not looking forward to going over there and feeding the pigs. I do see some birds over there, so that is where some of the birds are. Where am I going? Putting some of this down. So let's go feed Rocky real fast. Check to make sure he should have water. The birds should have water because I gave everybody water yesterday evening. But I always need to check in the summertime to make sure. Yeah, plenty of water over here. Birds are up there getting a drink, so we know it's full. Good morning, Rocky. Good morning, buddy. Are you ready? You look like you're ready to eat. Buddy, did I get you enough? I think so. It's kind of iffy. He's got all this grass out there. He's not going to get hungry, but I did give him a little bit less than I usually do. These roosters are trying to fight through the fence. Look at that. Now, I've given everybody water last night. This even has water in it, and there's nobody over here. The ducks have water. They got their pool water. There's the babies, but here's where Mama is. She is sitting on a nest. And she's taking it pretty seriously. Anyway, she's sitting on a nest of eggs. I don't know if they're even fertilized. I did let that drake out for a couple of days, a few days back. I don't know how long that nest has been there. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work out. I do know that the babies are mostly on their own now. I'm thinking about maybe letting that drake out today. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. Well, you can't see me in here. Hang on. I'm thinking maybe that since the mother is on eggs and he's not trying to keep the babies separate from the mother, he's like following the mother around and she's following him, that maybe there won't be a fight. We can try it again, and hopefully Greg and I can catch him if it doesn't work out. But here we go. My least favorite part right here. You better run, chicken. All these over here are roosters, and I don't know why they hang out over here together, but they do. There's a bunch of roosters over there. I don't know why these chose to hang out over here. You guys ready? You ready for breakfast? You ready for breakfast? Oh my goodness. They're getting so big. Everywhere I tried to pour, that's where they went. Like if I tried to move the bucket up that way, they would go up that way and then get it on their heads. I guess this is why the roosters hang out here. I don't know if the camera's showing that, but a lot of feed fell and they're coming up under there to eat it. So now I turn on the water and put water in their food because I want to make sure they're getting plenty of water. I don't normally put, or haven't up until it got hot, put water into their food, but that is the only reason I'm doing that, is to make sure that everybody's getting plenty of water. There goes those roosters. So we're trying to get it off the back here and then get all of it. Somebody can get all of it, whether it's the pigs or the roosters or what. And just kind of get all this wet. And that pig just shook off and got me wet. Alright. Oh, sorry, rooster. I'm just going to get this muddy out here for them because it'll get hot today and they'll need some mud. So now I'm going to go fill this bucket back up for in the morning because I like it ready. When I come out, I don't like to have to fill it up. And then I'm going to get Caleb and take him out to Rocky. Look who's getting up. Did you see the babies were in that community water bowl when I walked up? I don't know if you could see that or not. But she is getting up and getting a drink and gonna get a little something to eat, and everybody's running. And I got Caleb. We can get a sneak peek of this. Oh my gosh, she's got a whole lot of eggs. She's got a bunch of eggs in there, Caleb. That's a lot of eggs. And they're probably not fertilized. That's crazy. So, find the entrance to his gate and get him in there. Yeah, you're gonna go in. See Rocky today? Hey, I can't see what I'm doing, buddy. You gotta step back just a little bit. Step back. I gotta see. He likes coming outside. Okay. He likes going in too, into the garage. He doesn't hang out in the house. He's in the garage. But when it's time to do that, he likes doing that. When it's time to come back out here, he likes doing that too. He's gonna get a drink. Hey, Axel. So there's a lot going on this weekend. Friday, you know, I said Thursday I'll go get Greg. And Friday morning, Amy over at Living in Abundant Grace and her family will be out here. Not for 4th of July, but that morning, because we're going to work the cows. We're going to deworm them. Chris has a head chute that he's going to hook up over here in this area that I have, where I have the chute. And we're going to deworm them. We're going to ban their steer, or their bull calf. They've decided to make it a steer. They're going to process it next year sometime. So they're going to ban him and tag him, ear tag him, because he, you know, for identification purposes at the slaughterhouse, processing house, whatever you want to call it. When he goes to freezer camp, they need a way to identify him and put him with their name. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing, is ear tagging him, banding him, deworming the cows, and just kind of getting a good look at them, make sure everything's all right, and release them. And then of course Friday is also 4th of July, so that evening my family and I are going out to my brother's house and do fireworks, and you know, got a couple of great nieces and nephews, and they'll be playing, and it'll be fun to watch that. So big things are coming. I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm about to go to work. I think what I'm going to do is bring you along when I get home to check on Pebbles. She has got to have these kids any moment, really. Everybody else has had their kids. I don't know why it has taken this long, but it's any day. It's got to be this. She can't keep them in there forever. She's got to have them. So after work, you're going to go with me. This is Wednesday. This video will come out tomorrow, so you'll be up to date, unless she has them Thursday. You know, then it'll be the next video where you'll know. But you'll be caught up for this week. I'll see you here in a little bit. Where have you been, Shade? Where have you been? I've kind of been concerned just a little bit. Come on, you little brats. Let's go. All right, it is later in the day. I've been off work for a little bit. It's a little bit after 5. Already taken care of Eddie and Gertie and the rest of them. Gave Eddie and Gertie their heart medicine and stuff. So we are going to go out to the girl goats to feed them. But I also want to see if Pebbles has had her babies or not. I saw her when I pulled in. She's laying down, so I can't tell anything. But I also brought Tucker an egg. Hopefully that will distract him for just a minute. But really, he's going to be all up in my face. I might as well get ready for that. It's really annoying, though, when I'm trying to check on a goat, whether there's something wrong or trying to see if they're going to have babies or whatever. Well, she just got up. Hey, buddy. Let's get your egg in here. Here you go. I threw the shell in there that time. Wonder what he'll do with it. I don't know. But, oh, here she comes. Get back. She's ready to eat. I'm going to put some right there and some over here. Some goats can eat right up until they delivered. I mean, like, some of them don't stop eating. Actually, her mother was one of those that would eat hay or feed even while she was in labor. So just because she's eating doesn't necessarily mean she's not getting close. So I'm gonna have to check her out. Did you finish that egg already? What'd you do with the shell? I don't want you jumping on me. These babies are so cute. You're cute too, but you gotta stay back, buddy. What did you do? Did you eat the shell? Did you eat the shell? Probably did. Okay, nothing. So I want to point out not just the size of her belly, but her udder. Look how full that is. She has got some milk in there. I keep thinking maybe she's not pregnant. Do you remember how long I waited to see if that cat was going to give birth? I thought the cat was pregnant. And it was like 6 months later, it's like, now wait a minute. She must not be pregnant. But this goat, she's got to be. Look at that. Look at that. It's hard to look at it with Tucker here. I tried to look up how long I had Flint with them, and I didn't get finished looking at that. I know I put him in there December the 25th. I had him all the way through January and into February. Let's see, goat gestation calculator, American Goat Society. You put in the date they were exposed. Let's see, miniature breeds, date exposed. If I put in, let's say I put in March 1st. Let's say he got to her March 1st, and I put him in December 25th, but let's say it was March 1st. Well, if he got to her March 1st, she would be due July 24th. But I put him in December 21st. So it seems like it would have happened way before then. But let's say February 1st. If she was exposed February 1st, her due date would be June 26th. We're past that. If it was February the 8th, her due date would be July 3rd, which is today. So if he got to her February the 8th, today would be the due date. Now, give or take 4 or 5 days. But generally the average is 145 days from the date they're bred to the date that they're due. Nigerian dwarfs cycle all year round, and so they go into heat every 21 to 28 days. So you would think that if I put him in December 25th, that he would have gotten to her at least by January 25th. So it's just hard to believe that she hasn't done anything yet. I was doing math in my head just then. It's hard to believe that nothing has happened. And I put down on my phone, on the notepad, that he had either shown interest in her, or I saw him breed her on a certain date that put her due June the 2nd. And that didn't happen. I was way off on that. I was way wrong. There's a truck, a big truck going down the road. So yeah, I just looked on my phone and I put that he was exposed to her January 8th. So I don't know. Maybe if she aborted early on and got rebred, or if it's like the cat, maybe she's not bred at all. But I don't know how that is possible with the way with how full the udders are. Now, I know people have commented about how big she is. She must have 4, 5, and 6 in there, and I get that. She does. She looks really big. But if you go back and look at the videos, I joked around about how big she was before she ever got bred. She was fat. I mean, she was a fat goat before she got bred. She does look a lot bigger now than she did, but I don't know. I don't know what to think. All I know is I've really messed up on this one. I've always known within a couple of days when my goats were due. This time I really messed up, and I don't know what to think about it. Don't know what to do about it besides wait and see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end this here. Maybe by the time the next video comes out, we'll know the answer. It'll come out Sunday. I don't know. Leave me a comment down below what you think. Bye.